on this computer. Does it say recording? Okay, we're good. Happy Monday, ladies and gents. I think we have one gent on here, and there might be some more gents that decide to watch the playback. If you're popping in, can you please, or already on, can you please go ahead and mute yourself? So there's no feedback, and I get really distracted really easily. So if I hear anything, I'm like a squirrel, and we'll totally be like, what? Who's talking? What's happening? So my name is Kelly Posner, and I'm one of your hosts for this evening, like the Grammys. There's three of us that are going to share our stories tonight and the opportunity about coaching and what it has done for our lives, and how it actually brought us all together. We were all the three that are sharing tonight, and pretty much every single person that I see on this screen tonight, we're all complete strangers before coaching.
Hey, Kelly.
Yeah.
Can you see if there's people in the waiting room?
Yeah.
There's chat.
I see there's chat, but I haven't seen anybody pop up that they're in the waiting room.
Okay.
Let me
if you want to make me co-host, I can handle that while you're talking.
The problem is if I make you co-host, then I guess then you can control the slides, right? If I make
you Nope. It's okay. Just keep going. Just check the waiting room every so often.
Normally the waiting room pops up in the middle. I just noticed that last time, so I was able to admit them. Which one's the Christy that was trying to get in? Because there was a Christina Reitzman that's in. Oh, she's already in. Okay. All right. See, squirrel. Okay. Now how do I share my screen? Okay, here we go. Here we go. What?
I said sorry.
No, you're fine. No, I want to make sure, but I just see the chat. Normally when it says that somebody wants to enter, it pops up in the middle of my screen. So back to strangers. We were all strangers that came together through this coaching opportunity. So I'm so glad that you are here tonight to listen to what is actually possible with this thing called coaching, quote unquote coaching. So again, we are going to have time at the end of this presentation for questions. If you have some you don't want to forget, go ahead and pop them into the chat, and we will go through that chat at the end of when we're done talking, so we can go through them. Or when we get done, you can just raise your hand, raise your hand, or through the Zoom, and we will let you ask your question. So please, I hope you came to this with an open mind to hear about what is actually possible. So if you did not know, the mission of Team Beachbody as a whole, as a company, and as Team Beachbody coaches, is to help people live healthier and more fulfilling lives. And it's our goal to bring our opportunity to other people to help them be able to do this, to achieve their goals, not our goals, and be able to enjoy that healthy and fulfilling life. See, it just popped up and then it went away. And it was a Christy. It popped up, Carrie, and it went away. So I think she is trying to get in. So a little bit about me. Clearly I like vodka. That's not anything new. Before I was a coach, during being a coach, and now. Michelle, see, yeah, they are popping up, so I can let people in. When I've been coaching just over 7 years, and I have been married to my current husband for 6 years, going on 6 years. I'm a mom to a crazy 9-year-old. I have 2 dogs and 2 stepchildren. And when I began coaching 7 years ago, I was newly divorced. I had a very young toddler. I had a great job as a high school counselor, but on one single income, I could not afford anything extra. There was always more month left at the end of the money. And as an educator, I was only paid once a month. So I had to make that paycheck. I paid all of my bills at the beginning of the month so that I made sure I had that money. And by the end of the month, the last 2 weeks, I was just pinching pennies to be able to do anything extra if I could. And so when I found coaching, I strictly went into this opportunity to earn a second income. But when I did that, I wanted to find something that I could do that wouldn't take me away from my young daughter. I had always been somebody who worked out consistently. Like, I just knew I had to work out to be healthy, quote unquote, healthy, skinny, because I was in my 20s, right? Well, I wasn't in my 20s when I started working the business, but I started working out pretty consistently in my 20s through college, trying to lose weight on the, constant battle of yo-yo dieting, crash dieting, trying to lose weight, trying to be as skinny as possible. And so I didn't have an issue going to the gym. I had no idea what it meant, what it really meant to be truly healthy, mind, body, and soul, but I did know how to go to the gym. I didn't know how to get any results. I just went and did the same thing over and over all the time, but I was terrified that if I stopped working out, I was going to gain weight and I wouldn't be attractive and nobody would want me and all the other insecurities that young women have. Okay. So when I found coaching, I knew that fitness, oh yeah, everybody needs fitness. Everybody can be healthier than they are, right? So I knew I could get behind the mission of this company. I couldn't even afford the gym membership. I paid, I don't even know what I paid at 24-hour fitness, but because I was a single mom and I had to pay for the daycare, I would pay for the daycare plus the gym membership. And then half the time I couldn't even go because my daughter would poop her pants in the daycare and then they'd come and get me out of my class and I'd have to go get her. She's screaming her head off because she had separation issues and I couldn't even work out. So it really wasn't working for me anymore. So Beachbody not only solved what I thought was going to solve a financial problem, it also saved me money as well as brought me home to be with my daughter so I could work out at home and I could work from home. I never had to be taken away more. I shared custody of my 2-year-old with her dad, and I didn't want to not be with my kid any more than I already wasn't. So coaching solved so many issues that I had at that time in my life. At that time in my life, I just wanted to be a part-time coach. I loved what I did as a high school counselor. I felt so valuable and I was so passionate about what I did. And I also found this other side of me that was super passionate. I got to help young people, hopefully that they would grow up to be amazing, adults and human beings and contributing members of society. But then I also got to help women, moms. That was my target market, and helping women find their true passion, find their love of taking care of themselves again. When I was in my first marriage, I was a shell of a human being. I was a shell of a woman, of a wife, of a mom. I had no idea who I was. I literally thought this was it. This was my life. I'm stuck in this marriage. I'm stuck. And it was until I had my daughter, until she wasn't that old, but I think she was 7 months old when I finally had the courage to leave and knew that there was something more. I didn't know what that was at the time. But fast forward a couple years when I got into Beachbody and I realized there was so much more out there if I was willing to go get it. Just like with our health and wellness, you have to be willing to put in the work. As a Beachbody coach, you have to be willing to put in the work. But the work was so worth it because the number one job as a coach was to take care of me. Not in my counseling job, not in any job I had had up until that point. Even in my marriage, was I given permission to take care of myself? That was the number. I was a mom. I had to take care of my daughter. I had to take care of my husband. I had to take care of the students at my school. I was last priority until I became a Beachbody coach. Literally the number one job as a coach is to take care of yourself. And it was incredible. And I will tell you, that I did not find success in my coaching, but I've been a coach for 7 years and the last 2 years have really taken off. And the reason is because I finally believe that was actually what needed to happen for me to find success and bring other people into the business, into my challenge group. If I wasn't walking the walk, I couldn't talk the talk. And so one of the reasons why I shied away from coaching in the beginning is because I was so afraid to fail. One of my biggest insecurities was looking like an idiot, being told I was stupid or unintelligent. I was told that a lot in my home by my husband, my ex-husband. And so I was really afraid to get outside of my comfort zone, do anything that I wasn't familiar with in case I would fail and people would look at me poorly. And I still to this day don't know why I was willing to take that leap of faith, but whatever made me do it, whatever made me get past that fear. And I signed up with my current boyfriend, who's now my husband, his best friends who are founding coaches of Team Beachbody, like to pick those people and my boyfriend's best friends who I didn't know we were going to get married, to pick them as my coaches, my mentors. I honestly don't know how I got through that fear of failure, but I am so glad that I did, because I cannot even recognize the life that I had 7 years ago to the life that I have today. And I do owe it all to coaching, because not because, you know, it didn't take a day, it didn't take 3 months, it took 7 years in terms of me growing and finding myself and helping other people find themselves and find success and passion and health and wealth. And now, where my goal in the beginning was to just earn a second income, some extra money to be able to go on coffee dates and happy hours and buy my daughter some cute clothes from Target. Now my goal is time freedom. I want so much more. I thought I was going to be a 30-year teacher, educator, do my 30 years and retire. And that was it. That's all that I had. And now I am done playing small. I am done saying, oh, this is my side gig. This is something that I want to do full time. My passion is that great. And that is where my goals lie with my family situation. And that is what I'm pushing for. And that is where I am going. This opportunity can be it's so different and so unique for every single person that decides to take on coaching. And at any time, it can twist and turn and change and take right turns and left turns. And that's what's beautiful, is that as a coach, you get to design the life that you want to live and the type of coach you want to be. So I'm gonna stop talking because I'm supposed to bed. How long did I go, Kisa? She's like, were you texting me on my time?
8 minutes.
Oh, that's not so bad.
I got you. I'm glad you remembered you had more slides.
I did remember that I had more slides. So you're gonna hear Kisa's story and Laura's story, which were all very different and unique, and which is again what I love about this opportunity. But I do want to share that, you know, even if you listen to this whole presentation, you're like, I don't know if I'm ready. That, you know, whatever your limiting beliefs are at this moment, or things in your life, and you're like, maybe I don't want to actively work as a coach. But heck yeah, I love the programs. I love the products. This is something that I, you know, want to maybe eventually promote. You can always sign up as what we like to call a preferred member or a discount coach to receive
out loud to people who would get it, people who would understand. And plus, because I'm way too chicken, so
can we make sure that we're muted?
Everything onto my personal Facebook page. But guys, I woke up late today. Like we slept in. My kids and I, we homeschool, and we weren't up until like 10:15, 10:30, like moving around. And
Founder. I found who it was. I was like, where is that coming from? Sorry about that. See, squirrel. Now I'm like, what were they talking about? I want to be in their conversation. So just by being a preferred member or a discount coach, you get a 25% off discount on all of our products. Okay, we showed some of the math that you can do with our main products and our most used products. But anything that you purchase, bars, bevy, all the things that we were talking about, you get a 25% off discount for a $15 a month fee. That $15 a month basically tells you that anytime you are ready, you can decide in an instant to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to just get the discount anymore. I want to turn this around and I want to pay for my product, or I want to help some more. I want to help some people. I want to pay my car payment. I want to, whatever it might be for you. Instantly, you have that opportunity to make this a business versus just a discount opportunity. Okay. And the second thing that I want to make sure that everybody knows, and I know last time that I mentioned this, I did have several people that were like, we're military. So again, even if you or maybe just looking for the discount, but you're military, you're retired military, you're a veteran, you're active military, you can still get the same discount, but there is no monthly fee for anybody that has been in the military, retired, active duty, or retired military, for spouses or the person that's actually in the military, which is huge. There's no monthly fee. You still get the discount. It's really a no-brainer for anybody that has this exemption, if you will. And I think it's pretty amazing that we offer this to our military families. So I think, is that my last slide or do I have another one? Okay. Oh, the community. Obviously, I said in the very beginning that all of the people on the screen, I mean, some of you are brand new strangers just from tonight, but all the people that I knew coming into this are complete strangers. Some people I have not ever even met in person yet, but I feel like I have. Others are now my best friends that I did not know a couple years ago. And one of those best friends I've gotten to take on one of these trips. See that big boat in the middle? I got to take her on her first out of the country trip. Like she never, right? Keisha, I think you never out of the country.
Never left the country.
Never left the country. And we got to go to 2 different countries. I got to treat her to that trip because I earned it and she earned it. And there's so much about this community. And if you decide to join this community right now, fortunately, by next year, we will not have any more canceled trips. We'll be able to join in person for these big person events. This year, our Coach Summit, our annual event, was supposed to be in St. Louis. It was just recently canceled in person, but like my team and I know the team Panacea, we're still doing team trips. One in Texas. I'm still going to St. Louis with my team. We're still going to meet in person and we're going to watch the summit virtually and just bond because it's been so long since we've gotten to be together. The community and the trips are amazing. It is one of the things that I've never met so many like-minded people that come together to help other people, live healthy and happy lives. This is where I've found my people. And the trips are great, the ones we can earn, but the community is definitely by far one of the highlights of becoming a coach and realizing the type of people I used to surround myself with that kept me down and didn't support me and now completely transformed and helped me grow as the person I am today. So I'm gonna stop talking. And it's Keisha's turn.
You did pretty good, Kelly. I just have to say. So hi, my name is Keisha. I have been a coach. Let's see, I signed up as a coach December of 2017 with the launch of 80 Day Obsession. So really started probably around January of 2018 when that was actually launched. I am a full-time paralegal. I am a wife. I am a mom, bonus mom. We are empty nesters, which is amazing. I'm just going to tell you. And what brought me to Beachbody is I was your yo-yo exerciser, not necessarily a yo-yo dieter, but I was one of those that went to the gym. I'd go for a little while and then I'd find every excuse under the sun as to why I couldn't do it. My kids were highly involved in extracurricular activities in high school. I was your PTA mom, like super busy, worked full time, had a 2-hour commute. So I would always find a reason why I could not make it to the gym. And I had started to see some stuff for 80 Day Obsession. And I was like, all right, I'm going to give this a go. I'm not sure, but let's check it out. I'm a paralegal, which means I'm a researcher at heart. So I started researching everything and found out that I could get a discount if I signed up as a coach. So I was like, boom, I'm going to definitely sign up as a coach, but I was super curious about this coaching thing. So I reached out to Kelly. She had no idea who I was. I slid into her Facebook because I didn't even have Instagram at the time. And I was like, hey, I used to work with your husband. I want to know more about this coaching thing. And so we met for brunch. She shared more about coaching and kind of the rest is history. So I'm still here. It's 2021. I haven't stopped. Like she said, I've gone on some amazing trips. I was able to go to the Caribbean on my first cruise and on my first time out of the country. The last 2-3 trips have been canceled. So I haven't gone on those, but we've done Summit. Kelly and I have done trips to Vegas. Like literally, we are polar opposites, but this business has brought us together and brought me so many friendships. The biggest reason I didn't want to coach was, one, I didn't want to sell. I didn't want to be pushy. I didn't want to be one of those people on social media that was constantly posting stuff to get people to buy my stuff. In fact, when I signed up, I flat out told Kelly, like, I was like, I'll give this coaching thing a shot, but totally not doing social media. Sorry, not happening. And needless to say, I do team trainings on social media now. So I was really, really worried about what other people were going to think. And so that was one of the biggest fears holding me back. So I started coaching to get the discount, but I was super curious and decided to just go for it. And I am so incredibly thankful that I did, because of coaching. I firmly believe because of coaching and the community here, I have been able to consistently work out every single week, 4 to 6 times a week, or actually 4 to 7 times a week, depending on the program that I'm doing, since signing up as a coach. And I have never had that. I have learned so much about nutrition. I always thought that I was this healthy eater, and I was a pretty healthy eater. What I found was how to eat to fuel my workouts instead of just thinking that I was getting enough. And usually I was under eating, not on purpose, but I just didn't know how much food my body needed for these workouts. So, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with coaching. And I know Kelly's busy texting, so I'm just waiting for the next slide. Okay. So 3, and it's free. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this on why you should consider inviting those closest to you. One, you already have established trust with those people that are closest to you, and the accountability is huge. You are less likely to skip a workout if you pull a buddy in with you. If you're like, hey, I'm going to totally try this thing. I have no idea if it's going to work, but I want you to do it with me. We can support each other. What do you say? Do you want to join me? It's literally that simple. And you get to complain about your workouts together. You get to encourage each other. You get to push each other. And for every person that you sign up, you're going to get a commission from. And if they sign up as a preferred member or coach, you're going to get a $50, minimum $50 bonus per person. And 3 people, if you sign up 3 people, that will usually pay for your products each month. And if you sign up 3 people every single month, and if you sign up 3 people right after you sign up, you've essentially paid for your base package. Now, I'm being very general on this because there's different packages you can get, but if you get the base package, you sign up 3 people, you've essentially, earned your investment back. Success starters. Now, I honestly wish that they had one of these perks when I signed up, because it totally would have motivated me. So success starters means you have helped 3 people for 3 months in the first 6 months of signing up as a coach. And if you do that, you get to be actually in the test group for the next newly released program. And let me tell you, had they had that opportunity when I signed up, I would have been all over it, because you get first dibs at that next program. It's great for your business. It's great for marketing. And you'll also get your ticket free to our Coach Summit. So our Coach Summit is like our annual business conference, and you've got thousands of Beachbody coaches all in, they take over the city. We work out. We went to Indy and oh my gosh, shut down the streets, did a live workout in the streets. There's so much positive energy and people just striving to help other people learn how to create and sustain a healthy lifestyle, which we all know people are craving that, right? So, to bring a bunch of like-minded people together in one giant city is just fun. So you get a free ticket to your Coach Summit. And again, by doing this, you essentially are getting your products paid for just through your coach income if you're helping 3 or more people a month. Is that my last slide?
All right. So, my kids have been really quiet, which means they're about to bust in here and like ruin my talking. I just want to be very clear that we all know that. I'm Laura Schrader, and I'm so thankful that you are taking the time to watch this and be with us. This is really special for us to get to share our story, and so thank you. A few things about me. I'm 42. It's birthday month in my house, so I'm about to be 43 and my kids are about to be 8 and 11. It all happens in the next 12 days. It's like really insane. But married, I'm a teacher. Oh my gosh, I've been teaching for a long time. I think it's like year 21 or something like that. And I just want to share with you a little bit about my journey in this Beachbody life. Just so you have a little bit of understanding about me. I hate working out. That's not true anymore. But when I came to Beachbody, I hated working out. And teachers in the house. Okay. Anyways, so I hated working out. I was on in middle school, I joined the track team for Kelly. Will you take it back? I joined the track team for one day and then I realized we had to run. So I quit. Like, that's no fun. And then in my 20s, I joined a kickball league, but we drank alcohol while we were playing. So like no fitness experience, a fair amount of Weight Watcher experience. I was on like my 9th round of Weight Watchers at the time when I came to Beachbody. But basically what brought me here is I had a best friend who lost 40 pounds over the course of 6 months following Beachbody workouts and nutrition. And while she was doing that, I was doing my Weight Watchers, like I said, for the 9th time. I don't have any hatred towards Weight Watchers. I just was failing at it. I needed something new. And I, quite frankly, I was really jealous. Like, that's what brought me to Beachbody. I was like, I want what you've got. And I got to be honest, I had Shakeology, like my friend, because she's my friend, she offered me Shakeology at some point, and I had some of it, and I mixed it, like, I didn't mix it wrong, but wrong for me. I put like watermelon in my Shakeology, which I don't even like watermelon. I don't know. I was trying to make it as healthy as possible. Needless to say, I hated it. So when I signed up, she was like, well, you just want to do the workouts and the nutrition, right? Not the shakes. And I'm like, no, I want to do exactly what you did because I want the freaking results you got. And she's like, okay, I'll sign you up for all of it. And so that's kind of where I started. And my friend, this was like literally one of my best friends. So she didn't like ask me if I wanted to be a coach. She was just like, we're signing you up as a coach because that gets you a discount and that makes more sense, which is like the truth. Like, everyone should sign up as a coach because it gets you a discount. It's like a no-brainer. Plus, most of our programs, you should be doing our products for a couple months to get the results that you see in the before and after pictures, which is the reason why a lot of you wanted to do this in the first place. So that's why I signed up. I didn't think I was going to coach. First of all, I had no experience in this, so I did not see myself in a health coach role. I saw myself as a failure in health. So coaching health didn't seem congruent to me. The other thing is at that time, it was 5 years ago, so my kids were 2 and 5, and I have a full-time job, and my husband is an entrepreneur. So the idea of like taking on something new made no sense at all. Like, I was like, there wasn't even an ounce of time for me. So the way I started coaching, which is really odd, it actually happened like literally 3 days later for me. But what happened is my neighbor came over, because I am a very cheap person, and she came over and she was like, hey, I'm going to buy some of those shakes off Julie. And I'm like, well, you can buy those shakes off me. so I called up Julie and I'm like, how do I sell this stuff? So that's like literally how I started, because I wanted to cut my costs, because that whole thing Kisa shared about 3 and it's free. Like, Julie had told me that, and I was like, oh, well, okay, I can get my stuff for free. Because honestly, at the time I started, we only spent $100 a month on fun, period. Like, we were really tight financially. So that's kind of where it started. And then I threw something on Facebook, and I very authentically just said like, hey, does anyone want to join me? I'm doing like a 21-day program. And then people in my authentic life were just like, yeah, what are you doing? And that's how it all started for me. And what I found is that like, it was amazing. Like I was helping people not because I knew what I was doing. Like so much, like I wasn't training them, I was directing them to the products and the programs that could help them get the results they wanted. And I got to do what I love, which is to just sincerely care about someone. So it was pretty magical. Hey, Kel, will you go to the next slide? So here's one of my biggest things that I think people don't think about when they sign up as a coach. The personal accountability of coaching is actually what I believe got me my results. That's my before and after picture. I'm so freaking proud of that picture. Like that is something that I worked so hard for and did things I had never done in my entire life. Like 70% of people who start a fitness program don't finish them. Like that's the statistic. And the thing is that most women, they will show up better for other people than they do for themselves. So I didn't realize this when, like I said, I signed up for a discount. But what I didn't realize is putting myself in that coaching role actually made me show up, because I did hate working out and I hated it for a very long time. It was a year and a half of working out consistently till I actually didn't hate it. Like I can't give you a quick fix on that. That was my authentic story. But guess what? I think I would have quit if I wasn't in that role. So putting myself in that role gave me what I needed to actually continue to show up, even on the crappy days, even on the days I didn't want to, even on the days when it was 8 p.m. and I hadn't worked out yet and all I wanted to do was sleep. And that really gave me like so much confidence and propelled me forward in this. And it also taught me like people really are craving, like, because I shared on social media my story, like my authentic story, like when things were good and things were bad. And what I learned is that people love to be on a journey with you. It's not like they didn't care. I'm not a size 4. Yes, I don't even want to be a size 4. Like I don't care, right? They want to show up with me on the good days and the bad days. And that's what I learned coaching is actually about. And it's really been this magical thing for me. Kelly, go ahead for the next one. So, I think one thing that's really worth considering is about this. This is an opportunity that actually brings, makes you money, right? And that money can mean different things to so many different people. I shared with you, I was really, really in a position where I needed money when I started this, right? And so for me, it all started with I just wanted free products. But like literally today, like this is no lie, I had a contractor over here. They're going to redo our backyard, and then I want my front porch done too, but I don't think we can do it. And so literally in my conversation with my husband today, because I think the front porch is going to be like, I don't know, 10 grand, let's say, or something. And I was just like, hey, I can use my Beachbody money. We can start saving for that. And so this whole like, what could you do with extra cash? It really can, it can be so personalized to your current situation and what would be meaningful to you. Because some people, they don't care how much they're paying for products, but boy, it would sure feel good to go get your nails done once a month and to know you earned that, like you did something to earn that. And other people, they can't even like pay their car payment right now. And like that would be life-changing money. And other people, they've got most of their stuff together, but they don't have anything saved for their kids' college and it bothers them, and that could be something. So when you really start thinking about the coaching opportunity that's in front of you, think about what you could do with an extra $100 a month, 500, 1,000. Like it's really incredible. Yeah, Lori said she's paying to have a tree out of your yard. I mean, that kind of makes me want to shoot myself in the head. Really, that doesn't sound like that much fun. But okay, so that's what Lori likes. All right, so I'm going to turn it over to Kelly and let her kind of wrap up for us what all's going on. But hopefully hearing our different stories actually kind of shows you there's no one right Beachbody coach. Like literally any walk of life, this is for you.
Sorry, hopefully my dog won't start barking. And I'm gonna burp because I just was drinking bubbles. Nope. Okay, so So how do you sign up as a coach? If you just listened to us ramble on for the last 35 minutes and you're going, oh my God, I need to join these crazy people. How do you sign up? Nope. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry. My dog thinks he is the neighborhood watchdog. And so he's like 5 pounds and he's going to attack everybody. Anyway, so if you are, even if you're not brand new, even if you've been doing our programs for a while, and you have Beachbody on demand, you're loving the products, or you're brand spanking new to this opportunity, the best way to get signed up as a coach and take on this opportunity is to sign up with a challenge pack or a completion pack if you're already a BOD member. This way, if you haven't already been using our products, you're getting the coach sign up fee waived, which is $40 normally. If you've already bought a challenge pack at some point, you can sign up with the coach sign up fee, $40, and get fill out a form to get the refund, and you're in. But the great thing about signing up as a coach with a challenge pack or completion pack is you're getting more product. Maybe you've been on Shakeology for a really long time, and now you want to try our performance line. Now you can, or vice versa. Now you can get product at a much cheaper discount, like a bundled discount, as well as getting that fee waived if you've never actually had a challenge pack purchase. Now we get both the nutrition plans with our packs, which is so incredible. If you have been around for a while and didn't know that both of our nutrition plans alone used to be $120 each. And now you can get both of them plus either a bag of Shakeology or the performance stack and a year of workouts for $160. You can also add on, I don't know if it's my favorite program yet. I love Lift 4 and I love 80-Day Obsession, but 9-Week Control Freak, I've just started Off the Wall, is badass. So you can also add in the 9-week, the VIP early access, because it won't be on our BOD library for a few more months, and get started with a program that is super hype right now. Results are ridiculously amazing. There's always hype around a brand new program. So being able to add that on to people's packs and say, hey, we're going to do this program together. Look at the results that my friends got, my challengers got, my coaches got, is a great momentum builder for your business. The second thing that I want to share with you in this, where did it go? Is that this month in particular is literally the best way. Can you guys see my text message on the screen? That's amazing. Oh wow, I forgot that everything you can see is shared. I don't even know who's sending me that. So the best thing about this month is that when you decide to sign up as a coach, instantly you are going to get a $40 off my best fitness friend promo code. So you can give somebody $40 off their challenge pack. So if they get the Off the Wall challenge pack or the on-demand all access on-demand challenge pack for any pack over $130 that they decide to sign up with and join you, they get $40 off. So not only are you signing up as a coach, maybe you're getting one of these promo codes from the coach that invited you tonight, because they were a newer coach and they got these codes this last month. Then immediately you're going to get that coupon code to bring to your bestie or to your friend or spouse or coworker to join you on this journey. Not only are you going to get a ridiculous deal on your own products, you're then going to bring somebody on immediately with you to do this with you. They're going to get a ridiculous deal, and you're going to earn income off of them joining you and being your success partner instantly. Okay, so this is only through this month. So when you sign up in March, you get that code, and they're good through, I believe, the end of April. The codes are good through the end of April, but only for people that sign up as a coach in March. So if you bring somebody on and then they want to sign as a coach to make money and to get that better discount on their products, they're going to get a $40 off coupon, and they can bring somebody with them. Instantly, you have your first customer, your first accountability partner, your first person that can help propel the opportunity that this coaching has to offer forward instantly. Like, again, Kisa mentioned the Success Stories program that they didn't have at the beginning. Oh my gosh, I'm not a new coach. This is only for new coaches. I am not a new coach. I've been a coach for 7 years. I didn't get this promo, but anybody that decides to join my team this month gets these promo codes, or join in January or February, gets these codes to hand out to other people to get started. What an incredible opportunity, an incredible value that can, oh my God, cannot be matched with what you get. The total solution, the community, the tribe, the vibe, the programs, the products, and the community. I think I already said that. For literally pennies a day. So I'm going to stop talking. Are there any questions? I know the chat is going crazy. I'm going to stop the share. I don't know if you guys were, I was like, what is going on? I don't know what party I'm having Wednesday. I have no idea. I don't know. But are there any questions in all this chat? Are you talking about dogs? Talking about the program? Yeah, I honestly, I've never, in the 7 years that I've been a coach, I have never seen this big of a deal. It's $20 off or $10 off. 40 is unheard of. So like, insane. I literally I told somebody today she wanted to buy a bag of Shakeology from me at work, and I go, well, let me just tell you this. You can get a bag of Shakeology for $130, or you can get a bag of Shakeology plus a year of workouts plus both nutrition plans for $120. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll do that. And I'm like, yeah, it makes the most sense. And you're going to get the best results because you have the full package. Any questions? Anybody, Laura, Kisa, you want to unmute or say anything, or should we call it good?
I don't have anything. Oh, Laura does.
I just wanted to say one thing I forgot to say, which is like, so one of my longtime challengers became a coach this month. And the thing that really like stuck with me when I asked her why, it was the community. She doesn't even want to make money. She doesn't like she does, but she doesn't care. Like she said, I've been forced this year into being a stay-at-home mom, working full-time with 2 elementary school kids. And she's like, I love my kids, but this isn't what I want in life. And this has been a really hard year. And she said, and I see you guys, speaking about, Kelly, Kisa, myself, and she's like, and I see that your cups are getting filled. Like, I see that you're happy with what you're doing, and I want that. And it really gave me room to pause, because I was like, it's true. Sometimes it's not about like a discount or earning money or trips. Sometimes it's about finding your people who are just fun and fill your cup. So I meant to say that earlier, and I really felt like I missed an opportunity.
So I want to answer this question as a whole. Robin just asked a really great question and said, if you're already signed up as a coach for the discount and decide to promote it as a business, is there some sort of training or something or additional items you get? And if what if you don't want to do the extras? I'm new and just doing nutrition. I have my own. So I love this. So Robin, I want to first answer the question about if you're already signed up as a coach and you want to decide to promote it as a business or some sort of training. Absolutely. So every single coach, whether you sign up for the discount or to immediately start working the business, there's nothing new that you get if you're already signed up as a coach, but it's been there the whole time. You just didn't know it was even available. So there is so much training. We didn't go into this in the call, but there's so much training and information that you get as a coach. It's insane. And it can also be overwhelming. So one thing that Laura and myself did this last summer is we took the stuff that our corporate, Beachbody put together for training, and we condensed it down to the things that we thought were the most value and the most important to help people that at any time decide that they want to make this into a business or earn a little bit of money. to the main things that they need to know to get started with the business. And so I'm not sure, Robin, I'm not sure who invited you tonight, but oh, Laura, oh, you're golden, golden. And we all have team pages. And so in our team pages, we have those team trainings. So this is for anybody, I think most of the people on here from Team Panacea, or it doesn't really matter, but we have team trainings to help you navigate. And I think it's awesome. So one of the things why I love Beachbody is we have everything. And I'm not going to talk specific names of other companies when they have workouts, or some have nutrition, but not many have it all. And so there are things that we have personal trainers that train people in the gym, and they want to train people one-on-one, but they're still Beachbody coaches because they have the nutrition. They know that, people can't afford to have a trainer every single day. So, hey, they can use the workout programs when they're not working with them, and then they can guide them on their nutrition plan. You can use it how you want. Nutrition is the number one biggest thing people struggle with. You could tell yourself, I want to be a nutrition coach. I want to be somebody that really focuses on the nutrition side and really dive in, because our nutrition programs are phenomenal. They aren't restrictive. They aren't crazy. I can't have carbs. I can't have all this, whatever. Like, they're phenomenal. So there's so many different ways you can capitalize on all the aspects. There's meditation. There's, everything that you can capitalize based on what you want to do, because you are an independent Team Beachbody coach. And so you get to choose. So I love those questions. And I do think, and then the thing is like when people tell me, just because you have another exercise thing, or doesn't mean that other people won't. So you have an option, even if it's not what you're using, you still have an option. Just like I don't do every single workout program that we have in our library because it's not for me, but at least I have that option to share with other people that could be for them, if that makes sense. Christy had a question. Is there
Well, the thing too, Kelly, is that I don't know about anybody. I mean, we've got a broad spectrum of people as far as occupations and positions, whether you're a teacher, you're a paralegal, you're retired, you work in the healthcare industry. But what's really cool is I've never had a company that wants me to take care of my own health. So that's what attracted. I came from the healthcare industry, and that's what I've always loved about it, is I'm passionate about health and wellness. And first and foremost is this business wants you to take care of you. And I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Christy asked if there's a next steps info sheet that breaks down what the process for coaching. And again, so I think she's like training and so hopefully I kind of answered that question a little bit. I don't know where Christy is on the page. But there is more training than you probably need. And sometimes that can be really overwhelming. The thing that I can say I do for my new coaches is we work together one-on-one through the team training that we've created to help them navigate through the most important things to get started. And then we, together, each coach decides on their goals, and then me as their mentor, their upline is the term in Beachbody. We work together to help that coach meet their goals. So they would, after that new coach team training, then I would help guide my coaches in the right direction of more training or based on their own individual goals. So in terms of a step-by-step process, I would say the team training. And then looking at, we also have monthly calls for rank advancement, for how to get your business started right. We do these monthly so that as a new coach, you don't have to do all of the things or know all of the things right off the bat. You rely on and you utilize your upline that's been around longer, and you take advantage of these types of things, these types of events that you can bring people to, because we are Team Beachbody. There is no I in team. And I know there's an M and an E, but those people are just assholes that say that. So this is a team effort. Like I would not be where I am today without my team. I always thought, I could do it all myself. No, you can't. It's a multi-level marketing company, not a scheme, not a pyramid, but it is a multi-level if you don't help your people have success, you will not have success. You cannot do this on your own. You can't. And so if you want to be successful, it's up to you, but your coach, your upline, your mentor is going to guide you and help you get to that success that you're looking for. So I hope that helped.
Yeah, that did. Thanks. I was able to unmute finally, and my room's kind of dark here.
I was like, yeah, it looks like we're where it's like a palm tree.
Yeah, I have a screen on my desk here, but yeah, that was really helpful.
Awesome. Yay. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I love this. So you train on not to be, yes. So Robin, one of the things I used to always think it was so cliche. We share, we don't sell. It is, we have a product that we sell, but just like anything, I'm a shopping aholic. So a chick posted a pair of jeans on Facebook last night and literally said, do you think these are cute? Like, yes or no, the new style, skinny jeans are out, whatever, all that stuff. And I was like, and I couldn't see, she posted the picture, I couldn't see where the store was or I saw the store, what the brand was. And I literally go, those are cute. Where are they from? And literally went and bought the jeans from that post. I hope my husband can't hear me. From that post and that night, like last night, bought the jeans. And she doesn't earn anything off of that. Nordstrom gets all of that money, not her, but she's the one that found me those jeans and pushed me to buy them. I mean, she didn't push me. I mean, she just shared them. What about when you share a new restaurant or a new clothing boutique with a friend? I share the boutiques, the online boutiques that are run by women all the time because I love them and I want them to be successful. I don't get anything from that, and that's fine. But why would we not want to share what's working for us? If you are if you are not doing the programs and you are not using our products and you are trying to sell them, that's icky. If you're not walking the walk and you're trying to promote them, that's icky. That's selling. If you are doing the programs, you're having success, you're walking the walk and talking the talk, you are sharing what you have to offer. And it's not going to be for everybody, but it is going to be for somebody. And you can change that somebody's life by sharing. Mic drop. That's the champagne talking. Whoop, whoop. All right. I feel like we've gone way longer than we anticipated, but those questions were amazing. I really appreciate them. I feel like it means you were paying attention. And so that makes me happy too. Yes, absolutely. Why would I not want to share the difference between 7 years ago me and now me? So, anything else? All right. Well, I am going to then sign. It's so quiet. Like it all of a sudden went quiet. Nobody's talking. So I think
You're always talking. I mean,
Sorry.
there's no room.
Sorry. I love it.
Just thanks for coming, everyone. Thanks for listening to our story.
This was
Sorry.
awesome.
Have a wonderful night. Hopefully we'll see you on our team pages.
Thank
Bye.
you, Kelly.
Bye.
Bye.
Join us. Join us.